How are you?
Good. Tired, but good.
Well, I have overstretched my right knee from favouring this one, and my left ankle is pretty uncomfortable.
Well, I've been noticing, like, I've been having a little bit of a headache and jaw tension.
How is the tired manifesting for you? What does that feel like in your body?
Wow, that's a great question. I like that. No one's ever asked me that. Like a down feeling, like in my chest and stomach, like bleh, like I want to go back to sleep.
And I've been massaging it. And,
Okay.
yeah.
What does it look like when you massage it?
Like,
Really into the temporomandibular joint?
yep, and then up into here too a little bit.
Okay.
Back and shoulders have a lot of knots. I think higher. Yeah.
My most recent experience of bodywork was 2 or 3 days ago with you, attending to my re-damaged meniscus. And what was most noticeable for that, and kind of speaks to the whole of bodywork, was that although we were in one sense focused on a particular area, it included the results of that injury.
Through your meninges a bit.
The whole left side,
Yeah.
you know, scrunched up.
And is it still a little bit scrunched up? How's it feeling
Oh,
there?
it's still a bit, but you know, I've been functioning pretty well the last couple of days. You know, doing
Working
stuff.
between these ribs here, there's a little bit of...
Yeah, there's something there.
Why is my body so freaking tender? It's like everywhere.
Bodies get tender. Also because I'm going to the tender points. That's one of the differences between this kind of work and like Swedish massage, is that it is a little more goal directed, that we're trying to open up the places that might be stuck or tight, as opposed to just like feeling the whole process feeling good. Some aspects of this process feel amazing, and sometimes we come right up against our edge. And so I find I'm here to point out where those edges are and offer them, as long as you are wanting to go there.
And you would hold places like just long enough where I was like about to be like, I can't take it anymore, and then you would move, and I was like, huh. It's like you knew.
Nice. Send me backwards. Yeah. Both places at once. That's coming from up top. Now can you do it with your hip too? Lovely. Keep going. Send me back, 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 back. Hip 2. Go, go. Yeah, you gotta use your right leg. Send me backwards, send me backwards, send me backwards. Deep breath in. Now we're going into the tenderness, and from that comes the strength. From that comes the integrity. See, I'm aiming for this opening by moving everything else. Because it's all in relationship, so it teaches the body that that's available and safe. Whereas if I were to just like come and crunch in here with a bunch of pressure, it wouldn't be offering that same possibility. It would just be saying, let go, let go, let go. Which, you know, I might overpower it after a while, but it would just get mad again, probably be like, I gotta hold on. I've been overpowered. So I use connection to teach the body what's possible. You might have heard of Feldenkrais or Alexander, or I come from Bartenieff lineage, but any of these somatic movement modalities, we're looking at how do we teach the body intrinsically that letting go of something is the smartest idea. Because if it's not letting go, it's probably because letting go isn't the smartest idea based on what the body knows. A lot of people come to me because they're kind of at a breaking point where they're like, my body doesn't work, I need help. And, you know, I can't do this anymore, I can't do this anymore. And so that's the journey we're on, is to bring the body back into integrity, where, you know, our society tends to say that we can't, right? Like, oh, once you get old, you can't do these things anymore. That's just not true. It's just not true. But what happens is if we're avoiding certain spots, if we're avoiding certain feelings, then yeah, our bodies locks up even more and more and more. It's
The energetic and emotional body, the work that you do with craniosacral and with somatic movement, like it brings all of that together. You know, it honors all aspects of my being. It doesn't separate or isolate my body from the other parts that are me as well.
Glad to hear that.
I work with people clothed because I feel like it actually allows for greater intimacy because I don't need people unclothed. It doesn't do. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not rubbing oil on skin. It's not how I work. I'm speaking to the body through movement
Do people get emotional?
all the time.
Okay, and you're not
Yeah.
gonna judge me if I get emotional.
Thanks for speaking to that. Not in the least. In fact, to me, it's like so beautiful when someone softens into the emotion because it's right here. And so anytime that things are letting go, there's usually emotions that go with them. We process, it's a way we process through the things that get stuck. Because we get frozen in little micro ways. And then unfreezing is the like, I don't even know where that's coming, like, I don't know why. But all of a sudden, you know, the tears, the crying, the laughing.
And the body can hold like trauma and memories and all that too, right? That we might not even remember.
Not consciously. And we don't necessarily need to. This is one of the things with trauma too, is we don't necessarily need, it's a body state. You know, that's what a lot of this research now is coming to. It's one of the things that like somatic experiencing is talking about, or, you know, the polyvagal theory, all these things are getting at that this is a body level experience. So sometimes we don't even need to know the story. We don't need to process the story. We need to process the body state. And it's not done by the story, it's done physically.
Yeah, I don't have a headache anymore.
Nice.
Yeah, and this all just feels loose and like it's not talking to me anymore, so yeah. Thank you.
I feel like I just got like a whole night's sleep. And like feels like hollowed out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what
But
I
in a
get is
good
like
way.
a space the energy can run.
Right.
Like the space within which, you know, in my mind there's like a light shining through. It's
Yeah.
the image that comes up for me. And especially with what you're doing with your fingers. It's like, yeah.
It's like all